Well, okay, I've just learned about there's going to be a new Tesco's, not I'd say maximum 800 yards from the old one, and at the end of the day, I mean, why is the first question? Isn't there space for something more constructive than corporate expansion? You know, is there nothing that can't be put there that would benefit the community, or I mean, and this might be a little bit of a radical thought here, couldn't Tesco's put something there to benefit the community, which would do a whole lot more to boost their, like, let alone sales in the area, but their whole corporate image? I mean, I can understand why they want to do it, but do they, are sales going to increase that much? Do people, at the end of the day, it's just far enough so someone's going to want to drive there. So they're going to be increasing CO2 output, plus the cost of building materials. They're going to, the whole waste of money thing, that could be anything, something good, a community centre sponsored by Tesco's. Now that would be good. That would be a good idea. And do they not think that people who sent their children to a community centre sponsored by Tesco's would not choose the local Tesco's in the area, which again is only 5 minutes away from any of the areas I previously mentioned? Do you not think if they're sending their kids to the Tesco community centre, that's not going to stick in their head, and they're going to go down to Tesco's and buy their food and come back? Especially if, Tesco's, if they really were thinking about profits, they could set up something like, discounts if your children go to the Tesco's community centre, or if you use any of a possible multitude of functions that a community centre can be used for. Anything from discos to bingo, from young to old, and anywhere in between, from the grey pound to the Pesta Power pound. And they could make a lot of money out of something that would actually benefit the community. But no, that's slightly too radical for a corporate entity like Tesco's to believe. And at the end of the day, who's to say that all these corporations one day won't collapse into one mega corporation, and we'll all be shopping from, whether it's your corner shop to your pharmacy, you'll be buying from Tesco's. That's their aim at the end of the day. And it doesn't really inspire individualism or anything approaching creativity or even lateral thought. It just tries to uniform, pigeonhole and box everyone and leave them all wanting to shop at Tesco's because Tesco's is nearest and not quite the dearest.